You want a bottle of water?
Yes, please.
I'll go get one.
Thank you.
You have a busted lip?
Yeah. My husband.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. And then we both go to jail.
I'll let Officer Stonemeyer get back to his actual work. Give you this. I'll take out those handcuffs. I gotta put them back on when we go walking back the other direction, but I get in trouble if they're not on. Other than your lip, are you injured anywhere else?
No.
It's just basically a fat lip with a cut on it, I
I
guess?
guess. I don't know. I haven't even looked at it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cut like on there. How'd that happen against your teeth?
I don't really know. I think he elbowed me in the face. So
Just in the midst of what was going on?
Yeah.
This isn't the way I guess we were going to do it, but the way it works out gets it over with. So,
Yeah.
The only difference is you're here now. Obviously, this isn't where you want it to be right now because we drug you down here in handcuffs for this TV stuff.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, because you're in custody, even though it doesn't relate to anything or at all to anything that we're going to talk about, I have to let you know what your rights are.
Uh-huh.
So, anybody ever read you your rights or have been in trouble for and somebody talked to you and they had to read you your rights?
Uh-huh.
It's the same rights that I'm sure they read you then, same rights that you hear people rattle off on TV and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll preface them by saying I'm not going to charge you with anything today.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if you told me you murdered somebody, I have to charge you with that. But I mean, none of the stuff that I plan on talking to you about, I'm not going to charge you with any of that today. I'm not going to add it to the booking. I'm not going to rearrest you for this or anything like that. I just need to know what's going on with this case. And the interview on tomorrow would have been the same way. We would have talked and you would have gone home.
Yeah.
So today we can talk, and then I'm just going to turn you back over to Officer Roselli. Regardless of what happens, you're going to go in on your DV charge. I can't really help that. That's the state tells us we have to take somebody when DV happens. So I'll let you know what your rights are. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney or have an attorney present prior to any questioning. If you couldn't afford to hire an attorney, one could be appointed to represent you free of any cost to you. You can decide at any time to exercise those rights, to not answer any questions or make any statements, even if it's the middle and we've already talked about things.
Okay.
Do you understand all that or have any questions?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, but no questions.
That's kind of a trick question there.
Yeah, two at once, I guess, two questions at once. So no questions, you understand them. The other thing is, too, like that right to remain silent, you can pick and choose what you want to talk to me about.
Okay.
If you don't want to talk to me about something, but you're willing to talk to me about other things, you can tell me that. Hey, I don't want to really discuss that part or whatever. Okay. It's fine with me. It's kind of you're in charge here of what we talk about in the interview. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so at any time you can just tell me any of that stuff.
Okay.
Like, oh, hey, I want to talk to my lawyer about this, or, oh, hey, I don't want to talk about this particular stuff, but we can talk about other stuff.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you're not sure, you can ask, like, oh, hey, what happened to XYZ or whatever. And I'm not a lawyer, but I can at least tell you, like, oh, I'll give you the opportunity to call your lawyer or do whatever. So you can ask me questions, too, although I'm not your lawyer.
Okay.
So I guess you've been with Adam, and we're talking about Adam Losey, obviously, for, like...
A year.
Okay.
A little bit a year and a half.
And what would you classify your relationship with him as? I mean, would you say you're boyfriend, girlfriend, or what were you during that year?
Yeah, we were together.
Okay.
Relationship-wise.
And I know that you're married still to Daryl, but were you guys just like fighting, or I guess do you...
He went to Idaho, Daryl did, and then I got together with Adam, but when Daryl came back, then I got back together with Daryl, but there's been other ongoing investigation with Adam, with the Cochise County Sheriff's Department and stuff, and I don't know if you know this, but recently he got arrested and went to jail.
Yeah.
And that was my my fault. Well, not my fault, but it was me that helped.
Like a week ago or whatever?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. Yeah, that really doesn't...
But, because of all that stuff going on or whatever, me and my husband have had problems. But, yeah, I'm no longer together with Adam, if you classify that, but he doesn't know it yet.
Okay.
Adam doesn't know it yet.
So it's kind of like, I guess you could classify it as a kind of an unusual type, but difficult too, because, so I'm guessing when Daryl left Idaho, it was like, hey, we're done. And he left Idaho. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm going for business and I'll come right back.
Oh, no, it was like, yeah, fuck you, I hate you, I'm leaving.
Okay. And so then you were like, well, I'm a free woman now, and you happened upon it. Did you know Adam before, or did you just have to meet him, or?
No, I knew him before.
Okay. So he was just like a buddy before, or somebody that you knew, an acquaintance before, but then once you were
He actually helped, like, he took me in off the street and took care of my kid and shit for a little while, and then he started getting all stupid, but yeah.
Okay. So like right after Daryl left, did you get kicked out of the house? Were you living over there on James Drive before that?
No, I was living at my own house on 3rd Street.
314 or whatever?
215.
Okay. And then he took off and was like the renting house, and it was in his name or something, and you couldn't afford to stay there? Or?
No, it was my house. It didn't have anybody else in there, so, couldn't afford to pay the bills, so I couldn't stay there because I didn't have electricity and shit, so. Yeah,
and you got your kid and probably not a job because you have to take care of the kid, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So then Adam took you in and kind of helped you out, and so for the last year or so, you'd say you were together with Adam, like boyfriend, girlfriend with Adam?
On and off, I guess you could say. It's been like altogether probably 4 months, like straight.
Okay.
If you had to pick and choose all the days that I've actually been with him, you know what I'm saying? It would add up to like 4 months.
Okay.
Because we broke up all the time, and he still screwed other girls and stuff, So.
Kind of on again, off again.
Yeah.
Off again.
Yeah.
On again, off again, off again. Like more off than it was on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And then when you're off again, he would go run around, do what he wants or whatever.
Do stupid shit and whoever he wants, yeah.
Okay. I guess I can just kind of open it up. During the last year, I guess, when you were with Adam, you said he started doing stupid shit?
Yeah.
So what would you... I'm guessing maybe referring to, like, drug use or even stupider than that?
Well, stupider than that, too. I mean, he would go steal stuff and motorcycles and cars and shit.
What kind of drugs was he involved in? His meth? Or
meth.
Is that it, or...?
As far as I knew, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he wouldn't even smoke pot, so...
Okay, but he would do meth?
Yeah.
No pot, but he would do meth?
Yeah, weird.
Heroin or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Do you want to fill that out and we can keep going? I noticed you're...
Only a few questions, I guess. She said if I didn't fill it out, the judge won't see me tomorrow. But do I have to fill it out right now, or...? You
can do it whenever you want. I mean, you can do it now or we can do it later, but you might as well, since it seems like you're wanting to fill it out now, so we might as well fill it out now. That way when we talk, we can... Well, I can answer the question. You don't actually have to fill that out, but the judge might ask why you didn't. It just tells the judge what your situation is and whether or not.
Okay.
It gives them some information as to whether they think you should get out tomorrow, or if they think that you should have to post a bond, or all that kind of stuff. Or whether they could release you, like, to your mom.
Yeah.
That where you're going to go stay when you get out?
Probably, most likely.
Probably safe. It's hard to fight with Daryl from your mom's house, I guess. He'd have to come there.
Oh, yeah. Plus, he wouldn't fight with me if Burl was there. Anyways, Burl is the big dude that my mom's married to.
Was in the truck there?
Yeah.
How old are you guys? It's a boy?
Yeah, he's 4.
That part mostly is just like, it's almost like references on the resume.
Yeah. It's kind of what I feel like, or a job application.
It kind of is that, because the judge reads through it, and then, obviously, I mean, not obviously, but most times on domestics, people get out the next day. But he is going to probably tell you not to.
Yeah.
Not to hang out with Daryl. Actually, not to have any contact with Daryl.
Yeah, we've had these problems before. I mean...
Have you?
Yeah. In Tucson. I didn't go to jail then, though. That was kind of cool. But I don't know anybody's number or anything.
You could put Burl down.
I already put him down on the front of the. It says, "Did you have any relatives or anything?"
This is different, though. This is people that they could call and go, "Hey, Athena wrote on here that she has a son that's 4 years old. Is that true?" And they would call and ask.
Oh, okay.
I've never known them to do it, but that's the purpose of it. I think that's what it says, verification.
Yeah.
You need a friend, relative who can verify any cause or reference this. Yeah, that's what they mean.
Oh, okay.
You could put mom down, too.
I don't know my mom's number.
Just put his number also.
I'm going to put my grandpa's. The date is the...
Today is the 14th, I think.
Yeah, my mom had a doctor's appointment today, that's right. All right, there.
Cool. Is this Officer Roselli's?
I guess.
We'll just leave it there. I'll give this to her when we get done. Any questions on this stuff? Okay. So, and you can drink water or whatever if you want. I know you just woke up, so. But I guess, you know Adam was smoking meth, or was he shooting it up, or what was he doing?
Smoking it.
Okay. And like a ton of it? Like a lot? Or okay.
Yeah.
And was he doing stupid stuff because of that? Like, because he was high all the time? Or just it was all part of the same, like, irresponsibility or whatever? I know it's kind of like, you might not know because
he's very spoiled. His mom and dad take good care of him, I guess you could say. And he's been racing motorcycles or whatever since he was 2 or whatever, so it's like he's got to have this adrenaline rush kind of thing all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's got to have, like, it's programmed into his body almost, you know what I'm saying? He's got to, like, feel that rush, you know what I'm saying? So every time we'd fight and I'd leave or whatever, then he'd try to get my attention or something by, you know, doing something stupid.
Okay.
Like, per se, stealing a motorcycle or stealing a car or whatever, so he would, you know, so I wouldn't leave him again.
Why would that make it so you wouldn't
Because
leave him?
if I, you know, why are you doing all this stupid shit? Oh, it's because you leave me, you know what I'm saying? Don't leave me or else I'm going to do stupid shit kind of thing.
Oh, so it kind of was like making you feel bad that he would do
Like it was
something?
my fault, yeah.
Alright. Okay. So I guess the answer to my question is that he used drugs to get like that adrenaline rush or get the high or whatever, which was the same reason why he did the stupid stuff. So the drugs didn't make him do the stupid stuff, it was just the same reason why he did the drugs and the stupid stuff.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. And so throughout that year, you said you were only together probably like 4 months with him?
Like straight, yeah.
Okay. Oh, 4 months straight, but then it would be here and there, other blocks of time or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. So during the time, like, what do you think of him now?
I don't know.
You still in love with him and all that kind of stuff, or?
I don't even know how to explain it. Like, yeah, I have love for the kid because, you know, he's a genuine person when he wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just troubled, very troubled. His parents fucked his head up, you know what I'm saying? I can't be with him. Like, you know, I'll always love him, you know, not like that, but like love for your friend or, you know, something, or a partner or something like that. But I can't be with him. He's too immature, he's too whacked out kind of thing. You know, he's a very big mama's boy, and I can't deal with all that.
How about trouble for all this stuff? I mean...
Oh, yeah, well...
You think he deserves it?
Yeah, he deserves something more than just a slap on the wrist, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, a couple months of jail would definitely mellow him out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe even a year. But he seems to think that if the cops catch him or, you know, whatever, he's going to go away for years and years and years and probably never let him out.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody always thinks that whenever the cops are, like, looking for him, you know what I'm saying? I think he definitely needs some kind of, maybe a program, definitely rehab, you know. He needs something, because he's never had to...
But it would be rehab more than just drugs, though. I mean, it would be like lifestyle rehab almost, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. He needs some kind of repercussions, like, because he's never had to deal with any kind of punishment before in his life.
Okay. So when we talk about all the stuff that he's done, is that kind of in the back of your head that, like, shoot, he's going to get in trouble for all this stuff? And obviously we're not asking questions like, hey, do you think Adam might be involved in this and that? And because we already know what to ask.
Well, basically. Yeah.
Is that kind of in the back of your mind, too? It's like, shoot, man, I don't want to get in all this trouble. What I'm asking, basically, is that, am I going to get the truth?
Oh, yeah.
In the interview here,
yeah. If you ask, I'm definitely going to tell the truth, you know, as far as I know it.
Right. If you weren't there and didn't see, didn't smell, didn't taste, whatever, you won't know. That's fine.
Yeah, because I don't want to step in something that I didn't know anything about. You know what I'm saying? But you're definitely going to get the truth out of me. I mean.
Okay, but you're not going to fib, just, try and make it look rosy colored just so
no.
that Adam doesn't get in trouble. If he did it, he did it.
I'm sure if you ask, how did they, apprehend Adam Malosi, they'll probably tell you that it was me.
Mm.
I'm the reason why they got him. Because
Okay.
I'm afraid he's going to kill somebody or kill himself or,
We were too, so.
hurt somebody, you know what I'm saying? Not on purpose, but, he was definitely being very reckless.
Okay. Well, we'll go back. I guess since you've been with him for a year, you've been with him off and on through most of what we're concerned with, I think. And I'm not a drug detective. I'm not at all concerned with any of that aspect of any of it. I'm a property detective, and I work on, like you said, motorcycles, trucks, things like that.
Uh-huh.
So that's all the stuff that I'm interested about, and the stuff that I wanted to talk to you about. It doesn't have anything to do with drugs or any of that stuff. Although he could get himself killed with any and all of that stuff, but so could he with all this other stuff. Last thing we wanted to see was we try and pull a truck over that he's driving, and boom, he plows into some school bus coming home delivering his niece and nephew or whatever. Oof. So, you mentioned the motorcycle thing, and that obviously is something that we're looking at him on. I mean, I guess they recovered
what his plans were, but
okay. All right.